What's up, Midnight Crew? This is your girl Midnight, and I am on here live, y'all. So y'all see that title there, basically. And I'm just on here to say my title said we need to watch what we say when we speak on people. And it's so real. We all just watch like the biggest case of defamation like reveal amongst our eyes. I mean, it's probably not the first, and it ain't gonna be the last. Because now that a lot of people have seen this happen, it's probably gonna be more cases of this happening with people not careful if they are not careful about what it is that they say when you speak on people. So, defamation of character definition is it describes hurting someone's reputation or character by making fraudulent statements regarding that person. That's the definition of defamation of character. Now, there's so many examples of defamation of character, blaming people for like stealing, committing petty crimes, even committing serious crimes. These are things you say about people. Oh, talk about their medical background. You just say statements about people that's false, basically. These are fraudulent, incorrect statements with no proof. And a lot of us do this on the regular. It's a lot of people that gossip. I'm glad I've never been a gossip type. I don't find that to be something that I'm into. Never did. And a lot of people walk around here putting their perceptions on people, not knowing the damage that they're doing to the person who they're speaking about. Because we don't think about these kind of things. We feel like it's not serious enough for somebody to want to be that stressed and depressed about what it is we're saying. But how do you know that? I mean, this case that we just seen with Tasha K and Cardi, I mean, after listening to a lot of videos, the girl was like having suicidal thoughts about what it was. And you know what? I don't even know the full story of that because I don't watch a lot of T channels. And I know Tasha K is a big YouTuber. And see, this is big for like people who are on YouTube or any kind of social media platform. It's like an eye opener for you guys because a lot of people say a lot of things that's not factual about people. And see, this is what I say, defamation of character is very important. It's very serious. A lot of people don't think that that's something that you can really be in trouble for. You can. You can't walk around making lies up about people when you speak about a person walking around with disease and you have no proof. When you talk about a person's character to where you're saying that they are a thief. When you talk about a person's character, when you say that they are prostitutes, when you say this and say that about a person, don't you know that when people hear certain things said several times over and over and over again, it tends to be believable to a lot of people. But we all know, well, I don't know about we all, but I know even if I heard something said by somebody over and over and over, I'm not going to automatically believe that because we can't always believe everything that we hear, especially if you're not hearing it from the source. Now, it's different if the source has told you something, or it's different if you have actual proof and you have actual facts to back up what it is you're saying. But a lot of us don't use our brain in that area. We say things and we do things to people out of character, not knowing what kind of damage this is going to do to somebody. This is just an example of how important it is for people to really watch what it is they do and watch what it is they say. Yeah, we all have a freedom of speech, and that's correct. We have the right to speak our mind, but having an opinion versus slandering someone, that's not the same. It is not. And so this is something that we all got to realize, and we all got to really think about it. You got to really think about it when we talk about other people. because we don't know what kind of emotional state this is going to do for this person. You don't know how hard it's going to be for this person's life when you are walking around making fraudulent statements and you have no proof. But a lot of us do that on a regular, probably not intentionally, but this is something that a lot of people should consider thinking about from here on out. If you are a person, a lot of content creators, yeah, you know, I've always stuck behind the notation that I don't want to speak on something that I don't really know too much about, or I don't want to put too much out there in the universe about something that I have that much knowledge about, because I could be telling y'all something that's wrong. I mean, that's a skill, you guys. That's a skill. That's an investigative skill. Like I have to have investigative skills. If I don't know about anything enough, I'm going to do my own research to find out what it is I need to do to figure out to get the right information first before I go speaking about it. I'm not going to just give you something that I have no knowledge on. How you doing, Jay's reaction? I'm going to research what it is I need to know before I give people any kind of answers if I don't know about it. And it goes that same way when you're talking about other people. Like, I mean, we got to think about that. That's really important. Yeah, I bet she regretted. I can't say that I feel sorry for people like that. You know what I'm saying? You probably regret that now because you really didn't know. You didn't know how bad your rumors. You didn't know how bad your content made this girl feel. Like, you really did not know that she was actually thinking about doing all that stuff to herself when you were putting all that on your channel, or you were putting all of that in the universe about the girl. Now you out of millions of dollars, because she won. But this is just a general statement for people. This is general, and this is why I'm talking about it, because it's something that I feel like everybody needs to know about. If it's something that I feel like everybody needs to kind of like watch what they're doing from here on out, because a lot of these people are not going to have that. I won't want nobody walking around saying anything about me that was not true about me in a slandatory way, because I wouldn't do that to nobody else. So we got to watch what we say when we talking. We got to watch it. Defamation of character, that's breaking the law. That's a crime. And a lot of us don't think about that all the time because, we hadn't had nobody coming for us on that, right? But this is just an example. You can't let your mouth get you in trouble. You can't let your mouth get you in something that you can't get out of, That's what I'm saying. Don't let your mouth get you into something too much that you cannot get yourself out of, or something that you're going to regret later because your family is going to hurt and feel it, Your lifestyle is going to hurt and feel it because people coming for you. They're going to come for you. So I'm just saying, as a content creator, I like to talk about the real life stuff anyway. I believe in doing my research. I believe in doing research because I don't believe everything that I hear. I've always been that way. I can't believe everything that I see on the internet. I can't believe everything I see on the news. The news, they play us with fraudulent information all the time. Half of that stuff they play and put in the news ain't true. We can't believe everything we hear. It says she knew better when I watched her video. She went way too. Yeah, the lady is like another Wendy Williams, and I'm surprised I'm surprised nobody hadn't even got Wendy Williams, or has they? Because a lot of stuff I don't follow up on. But her, Wendy Williams, all of them gonna have to tread lightly, and I'm sure they're gonna tread lightly from this day on, because people are they not. These people got people looking up to them. They might have children. Their kids gonna grow up someday and have to hear this mess. No, nobody want to be in that. No, nobody want to be blamed for a crime they didn't commit. No, nobody. But it's some thousands of prisoners in prison right now serving time for something they never did. Because all it takes is for one person or two or three to say the same thing. And like I said, when people hear the same thing over and over, then that person is going to believe it. The next person that hears it, they tend to believe it. But it still is based off a lie. So that's the moral of this, is watch what you say and how you say it, and watch what you do when you're thinking about people. Now, if you want to put yourself out there, that's fine. That's you. You choose. You choose to do it how you want to do it when you're talking about yourself. But when you think of others, if you do not have actual facts, I think certain things shouldn't be spoke on. It shouldn't. So we just need to watch it. And this is just general statement, you know. I sat there watched the videos. Like I said, I really don't feel sorry for the woman. Because listen, the things that she was putting out there in the universe about this Cardi, it was treacherous. Like, I mean, those are just things you don't say about somebody and you don't have no proof to back that up. And you don't think that this is gonna cause her some distress? You don't think that this is gonna put strain on her and her family, her children? I don't feel sorry for her. They said she been Yeah, they said she been talking, but she, because I used to watch some of her videos, and she talk about a lot of different people, and that's fine. That's cool. Listen, you can be able to you can say what you want to say about a person, and that's cool. But some of the things that she was really throwing out there, calling the girl a prostitute, talking about she had a disease, herpes, she doing this, she doing that. Like, girl, you shouldn't have did that. Like, she let her mouth really got her in something now, and I'm hoping. I don't know what it's gonna be like for her. After I see that she lost subscribers, I see people are unsubscribing to her. It's just like, ma'am, you put yourself in that position. You put yourself in this position right here. Now, what you gonna do? Because you put yourself there. She shouldn't have never did it, and I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad for all the stuff I had to hear that caused Cardi B distress, because I don't like to hear about nobody thinking about taking their life and this and that because of the things that's being said. And a lot of people watched her. She's known, but I bet she ain't never gonna be doing this again on nobody else. I bet she ain't. And this is why I said, people, watch what you do, watch what you say. When we do our content on here, watch what you say, because defamation of character is so real. You do not want to be in a position to where you are defaming somebody's character, especially when you do not have the facts. It's just not something that we should do. That's not logical. That's not logical thinking. It's not. Yeah, well, that they say when you walk around and defame somebody's character with disease, that they actually ask of those people to be tested, because they want to be able to prove that they don't have it. So Cardi had to be tested for herpes, and when they found that she didn't have it, that knocked Tasha K right out the box as a liar right then and there. Because now, had she came out tested positive for herpes, I don't know, maybe that's something she would have had a little luck or a case with. But when you put that kind of a rumor out there about somebody, as far as disease go, they gonna test them for the disease you claim this person have. You know what I'm saying? And if the person comes back negative from that disease, then you have made yourself look like a liar already. And that's what happened. They tested her for herpes, and she didn't have it. So she looked like a liar then. And she should have known then that her case was down the drain. at that moment. So again, y'all, I'm about to be out, and I just wanted to come on here, and say that to a lot of people, because I think content creators need to really hear that. I think people in general need to really hear that. Just kind of like stay out of the limelight of putting yourself in situations like that with people. Stay out of other folks' dirt. I feel like this. I'm very personal with my life, and I don't like to be in nobody else's personal life. So I'm very personal about mine. What information I decide to tell people about me, that's what I decide to tell about me. But I don't want to be in nobody else's information like that. Well, thank you so much, J Reaction. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. So, y'all, let's just watch what we say and what we do to people. Because, a lot of this is going to be, it's going to be a lot of this being done because, I feel like a lot of people are tired of having to prove themselves, to certain individuals. I feel like a lot of people are really tired of having to prove themselves to people when they know that this is not true, but it's making their life a living hell because they tired of having to prove to others that these rumors are not true. And this is in real life. This is in the life of celebrities, in the life of a regular blue collar individual like me and others. They tired of it, y'all. So please just watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Be careful of the things you say. They say that the tongue is like the most powerfulest thing that we can use ever. And sometimes the things that we use and the things that we say are unforgivable. And things that you say to people you cannot take back because some people just do not let that go. And it also depends on what's being said. So let's just watch our mouths and watch how we deliver stuff. And if you're going to be delivering stuff, make sure that you have the facts. Make sure that it is factual. You have some proof because you're going to need it. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is Midnight Crew. Midnight is going to be out. And thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.